everyone, it's Rob from Noise to Most. That's right. I have changed the name of the channel, and I've changed the name that I perform under to fully Noise to Most. Almost like Boys to Men. Noise to Most. Anyway, just wanted to take a sec to ask you to please subscribe to Noise to Most and like this video if you're enjoying what you see so far. Thanks a lot. Bye. I was Domi Fitaro, but that was not my real name. It was a pseudonym, and I got that name from a little app on my phone made by the people who make Reason. It's called Figure, and it's just a little beat making app, and when you would make a song, it would just give it like a random name, and that was one of the names that I got, and I just sort of liked the sound of it. I liked that it was sort of vaguely European. Okay, so let me back up. I never intended to do like on-camera face YouTube stuff. So when I first kind of started putting content out under that name, it was always meant to be just sort of like a secret pseudonym just for me, just so I could like put stuff online. Not even for the sake of audience building, just to have it somewhere so I could access it from my phone anywhere. I never really intended to really make a Domi Fitaro audience or make it like a true persona, you know? But as I kept sort of working with the name and putting content out under it, I sort of kept it with the intention at some point I was going to change it. Because I certainly don't feel like a Domi Fitaro. I don't feel like I look like a Domi Fitaro. I don't think I sound like a Domi Fitaro. When I hear Domi Fitaro, I think like Italian disco, kind of, hopped up on MDMA and partying a lot and smoking cigarettes. And it's obviously that's not me. Okay. And so I've changed the name to Noise to Most. This is actually a little tag on my Instagram profile that has been there pretty much the whole time. It says, music for some, noise to most, moist to nose. And I just thought that was funny. So I put that as my tagline on there. When I was thinking of a name, I'm like, what can I change that would like kind of reflect me, my personality, my appearance, and the music I make. Noise to Most, I think, just sort of encapsulated all of that. And so now I can use my real name. I can say that my name is Rob, and this is Noise to Most. So thank you, everyone who supported Domi Fitaro. And I hope you will continue to support Noise to Most. It's going to be the exact same content, just with a different name. A name that I feel a little more comfortable with. The other thing I wanted to get on here and say is thank you. We have hit 1,000 subscribers, and this is a major milestone for me. I really appreciate everyone who has signed on board to keep receiving this content in your feed. It is amazing to me that you can do this. You can just be in your room and put stuff online and 1,000 people will watch it. That is incredibly humbling. I really appreciate it. I hope you find this as a good use of your time. I try to make it a good use of your time. I try to be a good hang, and I really appreciate it. Back when I was in a band, I used to play guitar in a band back in the day. And we had a small amount of success. We had a record contract. We put an album out. We toured the country. I've been to California and back a couple times. We would go out for like 7 weeks at a time. At our busiest, I think our busiest year, we played like 200 shows that year. But I'll say this, that the biggest show we ever played was like 400 people. Maybe that might have even been a little less, like our biggest show was around 400 people. And I look at my videos and, some of them, especially like my last like 10 videos, like some of them are like 3,000 views, 4,000 views, 1,000 views, even like 700 views. I'm getting more visibility on these videos than I ever was at those shows. So that is like mind blowing to me. And I kind of view each of these videos as like playing a show. That's like how I kind of look at these. It really is astounding and humbling, and I really appreciate everyone who has stuck with me and who hopefully will continue to stick with me as the channel grows. I have some cool videos that I want to put out. My last video was a patch from scratch. I'd like to do more of that. I have a couple, for lack of better terms, I want to call them like video essays, but I'm not sure if they're going to come together that polished. Depends on how much time I can put into it. But lots more patch from scratch. I'd like to do some streaming at some point. Patch from scratch streaming. So if you guys want to do that and hang out with me, and also like during streams, maybe sort of talk about like gear that's coming out, or sort of like technology gear news as it pertains to music. And I would say pedals would be part of that as well. I'm also open to doing formal gear reviews. I just want to preface that if you start seeing gear reviews on this channel, which I'm not sure you will, and I'm not saying that my channel is a place for gear reviews, at least not yet, but I'd be open to it. So if you start seeing gear reviews, please know that I will not review anything that I don't like or that I don't find useful. If I find it useful, but maybe don't see it in my workflow, I might do that. But if I thought like you guys might find, if another person might find it useful, and I think what they're doing is clever, but it just doesn't work for me, I would maybe entertain that as well. But know that if I were to somehow have an opportunity to review a product that was like a real dud, really, I just didn't find it useful, didn't connect with it, I don't see it for my workflow, I see no reason where I would ever want to share that with you guys, right? So just know that if you do start seeing gear reviews here, formal ones, that these are things that I genuinely enjoy in some capacity and that I want to share it with you, okay? So just know that that is sort of my benchmark of how I'm going to go about potentially doing gear reviews. The other thing you're going to notice down in the description is that I am now part of Perfect Circuit's affiliate network. So when you go and buy something at Perfect Circuit, if you click the link below, I'll get a small commission off of whatever you were going to buy anyway. You're not paying me directly. You're still buying the thing that you were going to buy anyway. But because you went there from my channel, they're going to throw me a little commission for that. Like back when I was in a band, you know, we would play a show and like 2 hours away from our home base. And we would hope that when we play that show, that a kid would pick up a demo or a kid would pick up a t-shirt or a sticker, right? And they might not the first time they come to the show, but then you go back to that town and that kid might come and see you again. Oh, okay, you know what? I like these guys. I'm going to get their demo. They give you $5 or whatever, $2 for a demo. You go back the third time, that same kid comes back. Now he has your demo. He really likes you. He'll pick up a shirt for, you know, whatever, $20, right? $10, $20. I mean, this was back then. You know, I think like as a person that you guys are hanging out with on your phone or on your computer, this is like buying a sticker. This is like picking up a demo. This is like buying a t-shirt. And maybe I'll make t-shirts. Now that I have a name, Noise to Most, that I think is actually, you know, worthy of maybe applying some branding to, I might put some t-shirts out there. But I see, like, if you're going to go buy something, if you're going to buy a pedal, if you're going to buy some modules, and you were going to already probably get it at Perfect Circuit because they're like one of the biggest module shops out there, use my link. you know, it doesn't cost you anything. It's a free for you way to support the channel. It's like buying a sticker. It's like picking up a demo. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you agree. And if you don't click, that's fine. You know, that's cool too. But it's there if you want to. So thank you for hearing and listening to me. I'm actually putting this at the end of the video so that it's not front and center. That's very by design. I'm making sure that you guys know that this is on the back end of things. I'm not looking to get rich from this. Okay. So I wasn't getting rich from my band. I don't think I'm going to get rich from this. So I'm putting this at the end where historically people don't make it to the end of my videos. So I'm putting this here at the end. Okay. But feel free to, you know, use that link if you're going to go buy something anyway. Might as well help me out. It'd be great. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Like I said, have a bunch more video ideas. It's just timing this year has been very, very difficult. As you know, I've just been dealing with a lot of stuff. And so just getting to 1,000 this year of all years, oh my God, was such a silver lining. So I really appreciate it. God, when I think about it in that context, wow. So thanks a bunch. This is Noise to Most. I'm Rob. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.